So here we have the pump, the tubing, and a restrictor for the connection. The first thing we're going to do is take the electrical cord from the pump and run it through the exit hole, bottom back here, and out the mouse hole, which is on the back fountain on the lower end, and then pull all the cord through. Okay, now that we have the pump threaded through the opening, we're going to take the low voltage light and do the same with its cord through the same opening. Down through that hole, out the mouse hole, and then pull all the cord through. So now that we have the pump and the light cord already exiting the hole, we're going to seal the hole with a watertight connection with our rubber stopper, the 2-hole rubber stopper. It has a split, and we will assemble the cord into those areas. So I have a little extra line here, some extra line for the cord, for the pump and electrical cord. Insert the pump cord, insert the electrical line for the low voltage light. Okay, so we have the rubber stopper with the cords lined up in their proper holes. What I like to do to make that rubber stopper go in very nicely is take a little bit of silicone and rub it on the inside of the smooth bore coupling. Then, with the excess line that I have, I could just gently pull the cords out, pull the rubber stopper down in place, and you'll see it'll go in very nicely with that little silicone as a lubricant. And within about a 1/4 inch of the coupling, you can see everything is nice and sealed there, and you have a nice watertight connection. Plenty of line to line up the pump, plenty of line to keep the pump from tugging on that rubber stopper. Next, we're going to hook up the water lines. Your 2 adapters. One is for the pump. The other one is going to lead to the top of the fountain. Move the pump out of the way. And that goes right in this coupling here. Cut. So now we have our tubing and the restrictor. Open it up all the way so it'll fit on the 3/4 inch tubing. Then take one end on the barb. Drop the pump in its place again, and then connect the tubing onto its barb. I'm going to lay the pump down at an angle so it's clear, and get this restrictor in a position so we can get to it from the outside nicely. And then you can give it a couple turns so it's snug. So now we'll take our bottom spill, and there is a notch in the back that's going to rest on the back section by me here. So it's going to be spilling forward, down, and down. Now we're going to affix the copper spills to each of the 4 locations. The 3 on the bottom are all the same size. The top one is a larger plate. Go. There's your silicone. The back should be flush, and all the rest will go toward the front. That's done there. Then the last step in the silicone process is to run a bead along both of the edges . Okay, and then we will repeat the process for the next 3 pieces of copper spills, just like the first one. Okay, once we got the fountain set up, you might want to connect the light, you have your set screw here in the back that you'll pull back. Set your 2 prongs of the light into the receptacle of the transformer, and then you make a watertight seal by screwing down that set screw. This could be plugged in as well as the pump when you're ready to start the fountain. Here's our 2 electrical outlets. Let's plug in the light. Sorry. Good. And now the pump. Bowl's filling up. We may need to do a little leveling. We're going to let the water decide. Looks like our test is leaning a little forward. So we've leveled it fairly well, I think. All the spills are working nicely. I've taken the restrictor, I positioned it very easy to get to it, and I've cranked it down probably a little over half to reduce this volume so these all flow properly. And then you push it all back in, hidden out of view. Everything is running fine.